Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Young. Pass to Capella. Robbed. Here's Pippen. And stolen by Bay. Here's Young. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Stoudemire. Back to Smith. Puts up a three. The rebound by Murray.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
That's to Stoudemire. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Capella with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. The three, Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Pass to Sabonis. Takes the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Young on the attack. Outside Murray. Back to Young. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Stoudemire. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Johnson. It's rebounded by Shrimp.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Smith. Pass to Shrimp. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And here's Murray. Takes it inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Shrimp. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Bay. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice job at reading the defense. I like how Sadiq attacks when he sees something opening up.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Hawks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Murray inside. Misses the baby hook. And Portland has possession. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Murray with it. Guarded by Smith. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. It's rebounded by Shrimp. Portland leading. Here's Stoudemire. The three is up. And Bay pulls it down. Johnson on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Bay. Pass to Capella. With the second effort. Second chance shot. Back to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony left side. To the inside. Outside for Grant. The shot misses. Hunter with some nice D. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that misses. That would have put him up. It's stolen by Hunter. And he hits it to tie the game.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Here's Wells. Got it off in time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Pass to Grant. Here's Sabonis. And a Kongwu with the block. And he gets it back. Two points. That one goes. Now here's Young. No made baskets yet. Slick drive by Young.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
Here's Sabonis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game. Down low. Okongwu.
So crafty coming off the pick. Young gets the passing angle he needs.
Pass to Anthony. Outside for Grant. Here's Wells. Drives to the hoop.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Matthews. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you.
How about Trae? Some second chance points.
Back to Anthony. Releases. Atlanta with a rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Hunter. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board. Driving to the basket.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Young misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Murray looking around and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Smith with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide-open man.
That's to Stoudemire. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stoudemire's got his first bucket in this one.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Trailblazers. Detlef Schrempf. 2 shots.
That one's no good. The Hawks trailing. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. No good there. Here's Atlanta with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the Blazers on the move. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pure from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
So quick, get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland leading. There's the drive. Pippen, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Right side Murray. Pass to Johnson. There's Young with the three. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Stoudemire. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Inside. Here's Pippen. Soft touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Capella can't get it to go. To the inside. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Yep, that one's good.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Timeout called, the Blazers. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Shrimp. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
2 shots.
And Sabonis drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Johnson with it. To the middle. Here's Capella.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 6. Capella. The shot no good. Sabonis with some nice D. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. And he makes it on the layup. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Steve Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul. Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 44.
Pass to Capella.
Brian Grant.
The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Smith left side. And Clint Capella picks up the foul.
Clint Capella.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Smith. Buries it down low. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Hunter. Deflected.
DeAndre Hunter. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Steve Smith.
And that one misses.
Substitution on the court.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Free throw good, Okongwu. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Portland leading. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Back to Murray. Here's Okongwu. O'Neal pulls it in. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Smith with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Pippen. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Hawks. 11-point game. Pass to Okongwu. Misses in close.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Portland, Arvidas. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-5 run. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Wells has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Matthews. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Anthony on the take. Misses the layup. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Young. Over Anthony. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They grab their own miss. Wells. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
DeAndre Hunter.
So he can't get either to fall.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
Young with it. Trey quick on the tape. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And both free throws good for Young.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Sabonis, left side. Back to Anthony. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, Sabonis with the steal.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland. Arvida.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Substitution on the court.
And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Into the lane. And Okongwu with the block. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. And here are the Trailblazers now. Three-pointer, Anthony connects from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Banked it in off the glass.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Okongwu. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Grant outside. misses the glass on the layup.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Arvidas.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And here's Portland. 11 unanswered points for him. He takes it in. Offensive rebound. Here's Pippen. Tries yet again. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Portland now. They're on an 11-1 run. Pass to Augman. Here's Anthony. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Now here's Young. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. And they pick up 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Right side Murray. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Stolen by Capella. The floater. And the nice layup by Young.
Assisted by
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Anthony. Guarded by Young. Out to the right wing. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. That one is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Murray. Now Bay. And here's Murray to the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
With the drive.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Murray. Here's Young. This one for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Out left to the wing. Here's Wells. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Capella. And another shot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Anthony outside. Pass to Augman. From deep. That one no good. The deep 3 from Murray. Offline. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Alex.